What up YouTube, the Flying Spanner here. Today we have a Australian model airport update for you. And yeah, it's been a while since I've done one, since I kind of said, oh yeah, I'm going to get back into a routine of doing them, yada yada yada. Did it happen? No. So today's Australian update, we have a couple new models maybe. I can't think whether I showed both of them on the update yet, not too sure. We've got a new schedule, so I've gone through the Australian airport schedule, and there's a lift ones have gone past, that's why it's so loud. I've gone through the Australian schedule and I've kind of updated it and added new stuff and not new routes as such, but new kind of rotations, which makes it a little bit different. And then something that's new and interesting, which we'll cover when we get to that aircraft over there, is a little bit new updates, kind of what we're going to go for. So let's start off. It's going to be dead quick, just got 5 models on the board. So starting off, just arriving in from Sydney. It's a morning time, about 20 to 9. Apologies for the crying dog, he doesn't like being shut out. We have the Jetstar A320 just arriving in from Sydney. And then we'll move over here. Actually, I'll start off over here. So before engine, we'd only see the Qantas Freight 76s at night. I've re-looked at their schedule. And it turns out they actually operate, well, one goes from Sydney to Hong Kong. And of course that's an overnighter and lands back in Sydney during the morning. So with this aircraft, so it arrives, this is the Christchurch one. So this one came in from Sydney last night, quick spin, loaded up, went out to Auckland, then goes to Auckland to Christchurch, and then in the morning it lands back in here. So this 76 freighter arrived in from Christchurch and then it's heading back out to Sydney, and then I think it returns on maybe Saturday or Sunday. Today's base is a Thursday. And then what I have found out is I might redo the stand design to this airport, because I've realised there's a lot of wasted space. But you can, so normally the 76 blocks off 2 stands, but with an aircraft say like this Qantas -8 Q200, which I'm still gutted I didn't get my second one, considering they are super rare now. This Q200, which doesn't want to focus, it arrived in from Townsville. But yeah, that can fit next to the 76. There's a little bit of wing clearance. So let's just say when the aircraft's arriving onto stand, it requires 2 ops vehicles, 1 marshalling it in, the other one, like there, is set on the wing, just to make sure the wingtip clearance is clear, as even though they're just about the right height for each other. But yeah, that arrived in from Townsville, and it just adds that stand can still be used when there's a 76. Of course, with a 777 or something like that, you can't use that stand, but with a 76 freighter you can, which is quite handy. I've put out various bits of GSE to kind of hide where the terminal's peeling away. But it looks quite nice with the background. Further on, so not too sure whether I've featured this model before yet. It's the Virgin Australia 737-700. This aircraft's just pushing and is operating the morning Brisbane service. So that's every morning. It varies on aircraft type. And then the interesting note, the last aircraft already, and the one that's quite interesting. So we'll let that go past. So this aircraft, it gets positioned here on, I think it's Wednesday maybe? So it comes in from Brisbane or Melbourne. It's the Virgin Australia 737 MAX 8 by NG Models. This aircraft, it operates, while it's based here for a few days, it operates Tokyo Haneda. So it arrives in about 6:20, I believe. It then doesn't head out until about 20 past 1 o'clock, about that time, which is something a bit different. And so there's a lot of downtime, so we've got engineers on the aircraft, we have cleaners, it's just being generally serviced. Which, yeah, something different. So yeah, that will probably just Tokyo Haneda. And I've gave myself the idea of it opens up. So of course beforehand the only international flights were the Auckland service, which that's now 2 a day. It doesn't night stop anymore. That gave me an idea. So this service is actually, I think, in Cairns. I had a little look through, and also I saw Singapore do a Max 8 service into Cairns. So I might operate a Max 8 from Singapore, and then maybe even go from a cafe from Hong Kong 321 Neo or something like that. Just keep the short. Now these long haul narrow bodies are coming in. We can probably introduce some of those into the airport, so that's a bit of variety. So it's not just completely domestic Australia based. Which I know that will still be the route of the airport, but yeah, we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes with that. Of course, we've got to acquire the models and everything before that happens. But it's something to look into, something to look forward to. But yeah, that's short and sweet. That's what these Australian updates are. That's what the board is made for. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I hope you enjoyed the extra bit of background there. So I wonder where that background's from. I thought I'd get it all set up, and it looks quite nice having the ILS there with the little grass extension board kind of thing. But yeah, thank you very much for watching the update. I hope you're well, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Have a good day, adios, and goodbye.